Not the usual start to the video, but so you can see I'm sweating as well. It's looking a bit crazy right now, no haircut. But what I'm doing is, so today, woke up, I thought, I don't know, I just wanted to get something. So what I did was I went to B&M and I bought these carpets. So it's carpets, no, well, not really carpets, but rugs. So I got these, and I thought, you know what, since I got this setup done, I was thinking, okay, I want to get some sort of rug, some nice soft rug that I can put underneath. So today I thought, let me just go grab that, and yeah, so I got it. Currently, I thought let me just vlog this as well as I'm doing it. So show you guys the state right now. So what we got is sick. Oh, sweating, man. So yeah, to pull the tables forward, as I was pulling the tables forward, I wasn't careful with the wiring, and I actually dropped the PS4 on the floor, and one of the covers came off. So I just clipped it back on, tried turning it on. It does turn on, the light comes on, but I haven't connected it to any of the displays, so I don't know if it's 100% working now. But that is a bit of a disaster. Not a bit of a mess, that's a crazy mess. I have to sort that out in a little while. But yeah, so what I'm doing now is just gonna hoover the rugs, make sure it is clean and there's no dirt or anything hiding in them. But yeah, a bit of a mission. So I thought, let me set up the camera, I'll do a little time lapse, show you guys what we're up to. What's up? Huh? Alright, I'm coming. Alright guys, so said iftar time right now. I'm just gonna go eat quickly, pray, and I'll come back and finish the rest off. But so far so good. Nearly there. Just gotta set up the tables, set up the computers. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. And we are back. So update. Just ate, I prayed. Now I'm here back. Push it up. Somehow get on top. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. And we are back. So yes, it is another video where I'm sitting down and talking to the camera, but because of this lockdown there's not much I can do. But I do promise you guys some crazy videos coming out soon as well. Once the lockdown is done, I think next week. I heard something about the lockdown easing up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's get into this video. So as you can probably see by the title, no, I have not flipped another account, but I want to actually share my results from the previous week. What did I do the previous week? Some of the type of trades that I took in the last week. I'm going to talk you through some of the scenarios as well, show you the screenshots of the MT4. I'll show you a screen recording actually of the charts and of my logs as well, of how I track my trades. Some of these tips and some of these tricks you guys can also take on board as well, and you can also try them out with your own trades. Maybe you want to track yourself while you are trading, maybe have a tracker, maybe you don't know how to start your tracker. So this is where you can obviously see the type of tracker that I use for myself, and maybe sort of implement the same for yourself as well. So how to track your trades, I'll go through that in a little while as well. So here are some of the trades I'll put on the screen right now as well. These are some of the MT4 screenshots that I took at the end of each day as I was logging my process, and I'll show you the screen recording on the screen right now as well. So as you can see here is my log for the past week. I'm just going to run you guys through this real quick. So as you can see here, week 17, 27th of April, 1st to the 1st of May. So that was last week. And here is my results. So here is my trades. This is how I track my trades on a daily basis. Whenever I'm placing trades, whenever I'm tracking my trades, this is how I track my trades. So as you can see, I've got the currencies on the left side here, currencies which pair I'm trading. I've got whether it's a buy or a sell, long or short position, the entry rate, the stop loss rate, where it closes. Does it hit stop loss? Does it hit TP? Do I close it manually? What is it? The TP, that's the result of the trade, win or loss, the date I take it, the time, the pips, the lot size I used. So in this case, for the last week, I used 1.26 for the entire week for all my trades. Here is the profit, the percentage growth per trade, how much percentage I won or lost per trade, the risk to reward of that trade, and before and after screenshots of that trade as well. So I've got that all there listed in detail. Then I've got the overalls down here. I'll run you through that in just a minute, but at the moment I just want to go through these trades, some of these scenarios. I'll show you guys some of the good ones that I'll point out, and we'll go through that together. Let's focus on some of the bigger risk to reward trades, such as this NZD USD trade. It was a long trade from 0.6 level, and I took this trade. It was a 1 to 4 risk to reward trade. I made a total profit of £424 on this trade, and the percentage increase of this trade was 2.12% to my capital. So 1 to 4 risk to reward trade, and here is the before picture for this trade. You can see it's at my level, it's around my area where I'm looking to buy this trade. I've got a tight stop loss on it, a roughly about 13 pip stop loss, and I've got a TP of nearly 14 pips. And this trade played out really well as well, and you can see how it played out as well. So as I go down through the week, I hit some losses as well. GBP, AUD, USD, JPY, a few losses there as well. I lost a total of 0.4%, 0.65%. I'm risking roughly around 0.5% per trade, and my risk to rewards is what will give me the good gains here. So I'll show you some of the losses here as well. So before, this is the after. So you see it came down to my level, predicted a buy, but it went straight for my sell. But not to worry, as long as I got my risk to rewards, my losses and my risk management on point, it shouldn't matter anyway. GBP USD, this was actually a really good trade. It had a massive risk to reward ratio, 1 to 4. So I had a 10 pip stop loss and I had an 80 pip TP, and this is how the result of the trade was. So you see, I took the sell here. Market came down, came close to my TP, but it reversed all the way back up. At this point, I had the trade at break even, and then it eventually did come back down and it hit my TP. So this was another really good trade that played out really well. 1 to 8 risk to reward, gave me a massive 4.15% increase to my capital. I had another few trades down here as well. I'll go you through those. GBP USD again, for another sell. I had 2 TPs here, one 30 pip TP and one a 50 pip TP. Both had 10 to 15 pip stop losses, so the risk to rewards were really good on this trade. That I wanted to nearly 1 to 3 risk to rewards on this trade. Now a few trades I had here which did hit stop loss. So these were AUD USD. These went into loss. I lost 15 pips in total. Roughly about 0.57% I lost on this trade, and these were also 1 to 2 risk to reward trades. So you can see I've got my TPs marked up, TP1, TP2, TP3, and I had stop loss, hit my stop loss, and it carried on going up. So this trade was a loss overall, but did not lose too much on it. Actually, I did lose about 1.5% in total, but it's still fine, as long as my gains are bigger than my losses and my risk to rewards are better. They're not, you'll see very minimal trades are 1-to-1s. There's a very few trades that are 1-to-1s here. Majority of them are 1 to 2 or even bigger than that. So that is the main focus here. So I'm not too worried. When I do hit a loss, I know my next few trades may make up for that loss. So I know a few trades that came in here. NZD USD 1 to 1, 1 to 5. Restored gave me a 1% increase to my capital. Some of these trades like these, I wouldn't really count them because they were closed manually. Look, 7 pips
wouldn't really count them, but I've just put them in there anyway. 0.35% increase to the capital, so not much, but not something that I would, you know, really count towards my trades. 1 to 3 restore, 1 to 5. So have a look at this one. 1 to 5 restore. This was USD cap trade. This was actually a really good trade as well. So I had a 10 pip stop loss at my level. It was actually a break retest, and then it hit my TP. 1 to 3 restore reward. 10 pip stop loss, 30 pip TP, and I also had another TP here as well, which I haven't marked up here, but it was at 1.395. So 50 pip TP, 30 pip TP, 50 pip TP, and I had a total gain of from this scenario alone about nearly 3% growth to my capital from this scenario alone. So another really good trade, played out really well there. Let's go down a little bit more. GBP USD, and for GBP USD trades I had here, and this is now not loading up. Let's try that again. Up, perfect. So now I came down, hit my level. This trade played out really well as well. I had a 1-2, nearly 1-2, just over 1-to-1 risk reward here, and then another 1-to-2 risk reward trade here. So really well this trade played out. And then last few trades I'm just gonna go through before I call it. So another USD. This was GBP NZD. So this was a cross pair trade that I placed, and this trade had a tight stop loss. It was about a 15 pip stop loss roughly from my entry, and the TP was around 50 pips, 40 to 50 pip TP as well. So this trade played out really well as well, GBP and ZD. So for the week overall, I did 31 trades of 16 scenarios. So on average, that's about 2 trades per scenario. I had a total pips caught positive was about 808 pips caught positive, and minus 87 pips that I hit negative. So still a really good week overall. Overall pips for the week was 721 pips, which is really good. And total profit for the week was £6,834. So previous accounts that I've been showing you guys, those are my small flip accounts that I'll be working on. This is a small project, maybe last about a week or so, but this is my main account that I work on. I'm usually trading on this account. I usually have very small risk that I have. I risk 0.5% on my flip accounts. I'm literally risking 20-30%, but this account I'm only risking about 0.5%. I'm not risking too much. It is good to have 2 accounts, where one account for flipping and one account is for your small percentage increase, the proper way of trading. This will keep your psychology in check as well. Your psychology will be right, because you got one account to mess around with and you got one account to be serious with. Don't mix those 2 up, because that is one of the worst things you can do. So don't mix those 2 up. So £6,834 overall for the week, and 34% increase to my capital. So 34% increase to my capital. Usually my target is for the week around 15 to 20%. Even anything above 10% is really good in my opinion, but usually I like to aim for around 15-20. But this week, I wanted to make this video specifically. I wanted to go all out. I wanted to trade more scenarios that I saw anyway, and that was the result of it. So really good week overall. 34% increase to the capital, and 721 pips overall, with just a negative of 87. So really good week overall. This is what we do focus on in stage 3 and 4. Stage 3 and 4, we do focus on our students catching 500 or more pips for the week, and also hitting a minimum of 10% increase to the capital whilst risking only 0.5%. So that is the goal usually with our stage 3 and 4 students. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of my trades, my past week's trades, and how I log myself, how I track myself, how I track myself on a daily basis with my trades and my scenarios. Also how I keep on top of my schedule as well. So that's one of the main things I'm going to cover in my next video, is time management. Now time management is an issue that I've seen over the last 2 years or so I've been mentoring, or about a year and a bit, that I've been mentoring, I've seen time management has been an issue for so many people again and again and again. Now time management is something that I want to make a video on in next probably next week. I'm going to make that video on time management and to show you guys how you can manage your time better. What can you do to manage your time? A lot of people that I speak to, a lot of people that I mentor procrastinate a lot, have bad time management, and they really need help fixing that. So maybe you're someone that has bad time management, or you have it but you just don't know it yet. But these are some of the tips that I'll give you in my next video on how you can improve your time management. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.